Hey guys. Okay, so I figure, why wait until next week? I mean, really. I have a gazillion pictures to scrapbook. And of course, as soon as I hit record, lovely hot flash. So let me just throw my hair up super fast. But I was sitting here thinking, you know, I don't have anywhere written down about mine and Jason's engagement. I don't have any engagement photos. Any of them that we may have had have been lost over the years. So, because I mean, we're talking 8 years ago. Yeah, 8 years ago. So, because he proposed to me on my birthday, which was 2 weeks before my son was born. So, I wanted to write down our story. And I'm using paper and chipboard pieces from the Something Blue collection by Prima. So I decided I'm going to add this here. So here was our, where we got married and all the chairs were laid out. I don't know if I'm going to do anything to the pictures just yet. I do know that I want to get our story down. So let me scoot this over. And I thought this would just be kind of fun to, what color pen do I want to use? It's kind of a pinky tone, so. And this happened on August 24th. 2008. Can you guys believe it's been that long? My goodness. Okay, sorry, I wanted to write all that down before. I didn't want to try to speak and write at the same time because I'll confuse myself. So here's how my proposal went. I was pregnant with our son, Jonah, and my birthday's August 24th. His is September 4th. So we're like 2 weeks apart. And Jason invited everyone and anyone to our house and had everyone hide their cars away. And he took me somewhere. I don't know if we went out to eat or if we went, I can't remember. All I remember is walking in the door of our house and everybody's screaming happy birthday. I thought I was going to go into labor. I was in so much shock. So I'm milling around and I'm hanging out with the family, and you know, of course, the tradition, you sit down and you sing happy birthday. So everybody starts singing happy birthday, and right in the middle of the song, Jason goes, okay, stop, 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 stop. And I'm like, what is going on? I was so confused. And I was sitting down, and he walks over to me, and he gets down on one knee, and he proposed. Now, I'm not going to lie. I said no. I probably said no about 8 or 9 times, and he put the ring on my finger anyway. And I told him, I said, no, I don't want to get married again. I don't want to do this again. And he goes, don't worry, I'll change your mind. So, I just thought this would be a cute little story in the beginning of our wedding, because obviously I ended up saying yes. But it says this story: Jason surprised me with the birthday party. All of our family and friends were there. In the middle of everyone singing happy birthday, Jason told everyone to stop singing and broke through the crowd, got down on one knee, and proposed. I said no. So I thought that would be a cute, quirky little story that our kids might find interesting later down the road. So there's that. Okay, and then this, I think I'm going to turn this down. I think I'm going to turn them both down, actually. Because I don't need so much of the table. I want what's going on in the picture. So everything for our wedding was pretty much prepped by me. I made our guest book, I made our table toppers, I made our party favors, or whatever you want to call them. Instead of doing table by number, we did table by letter, and we had enough tables to spell out Taylor's Kids, so we thought that was super fun. And that actually sits in my living room now. And so my husband actually went through and made a bunch of discs with our picture and our Once Upon a Time from the DCWV pack, the Once Upon a Time pack. He took a print of it and our picture, our engagement photo in the corner, and made a bunch of CDs. Unfortunately, nobody's returned a CD yet, but someday, right? We always get to it someday. So yeah, but I made the guest book, and I didn't want a traditional guest book where you just write your name and, you know, so what I did was I made, I had a scalloped, a scalloped album, and I just cut my papers, well, I painted the edges black, and then I cut my papers to fit, and then I bought acetate to put on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's little tags in there, so everyone got to pull out a tag and write a message to us, so that was really cool. And then Jason made a like a fake paper or newspaper article about like things that happened on the day that we got married. This was what our little, everybody got to sit down and eat. And I don't know if you can see it. Oh, maybe not. There's a little, no, darn it. I really need to get a better camera, but there's a little Y sitting there for the Taylor kids. And that was the outside. I think I'm going to leave these two alone, because I have a lot of space to have decorating on this. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use. I know that I want to use, oh my, see, I should have pulled all this stuff out beforehand. I don't think of this stuff, guys. You'll have to forgive me. Okay, so this is Christmas stuff, this is Christmas stuff, so I don't need those. Those might be fun to use. What else do I have over here? Tucked away in the corner. Okay, this is Christmas or Halloween. Those are some fun elements. Those are good. Our story. Anything else over here? I got a bunch of fun stuff in here. Little labels. Okay. So let me see. Oh, there's a lot in here that I might end up using for this. There's me and you, our story, lucky and love, bliss. I'm glad I pulled that one out. What's in this one? I don't know, because I can't see it. I know there's like a lot of, let me just pull out the, come on now, cooperate. Okay, here's another one. Love life, best day ever, dream. There's some washi in here that I might be able to use. Today is your day to shine, life is good. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything, because what I want to do is I want to put these here without covering up too much of the flowers. And I want to get a little bit of decoration or journaling or something in here. I really like that best day ever banner. And the funny thing is that our, I don't want to cover up that flower, well, it doesn't really cover it up. The funny thing is that our wedding was red, black, and white with hints of silver, and I'm using a ton of gold. So I hope that doesn't like completely ruin ruin it. I don't think it will. Maybe I can put this here. Offset these maybe? No, I don't want to. Well, see, this is where the creativity comes in, because I don't know what I'm doing. Do I ever? No. Okay. I don't think that orange will really go with it, so I'm not going to use that. I do like that pink one, though. I'm trying to look for, like, labels and stuff that I can use. And well, if you guys have been watching for a long time, you guys know I'm so not the matchy. I just want what looks good in the moment. Oh, see, there are some really cute. Oh, there's these over here, too. How did I miss those? Okay, so let me figure out how I'm going to set. I think I'm just going to... Should be able to glue that down, right? One can hope. Okay, let me stick these guys down before I keep changing my mind. It's not good when my mind keeps changing. Am I even rolling any tape down? Is this one backwards too? Yes. Okay, so here's my deal. I ordered a bunch of tape from the Tape Depot. It was an awesome deal, but my biggest disappointment is that most of my tape rolls are backwards. Now, I don't want to say anything bad about the company, because, I mean, it's great when you can get them to work. I called them, and the gentleman sounded very eager to help, and asked me how many rolls were bad, and I told him that, you know, I don't know how many are bad, because I have to keep opening them to find out. Sorry for the crinkling. I have to keep opening them to find out if they're bad. And he said that there was a way to reverse them, and he was going to send me an email with a video on how to reverse them, and I think he forgot, because he kind of hung up in a hurry. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I know how to load an ATG gun. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys see that? You see all the tapes on the inside? The tape is supposed to be out here. So there's another roll. This might take a minute. I'm sorry. I thought the one I had in there was good. Apparently I wasn't paying attention. These two aren't good. And he said he was going to send me replacements. So, sorry. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to crinkle it. I'm just going to cut it. He said he was going to send me replacements, and I haven't gotten anything or heard anything. Oh, it's still crinkling really loud. I'm so sorry. So, when they work, they're amazing. And I got through about 3 rolls before I got through the first one. That was no good. Yeah, see, this one's no good either. It's very, very, very frustrating, and I'm going to end up calling them again because this is ridiculous. I got like 144 rolls, but I only got 3 or 4 good ones, and I've opened up about 20 of them since then, and they're all backwards. They're all just backwards. And I would be okay if he would have sent me the link on how to reverse it or whatever. I'd have been okay with that, but he didn't do it, so... Oh, is this one going to be backwards too? Yep, that one's backwards too. The problem is that it just catches on the front and it just keeps collecting there instead of going anywhere. So if anybody has purchased this tape and has seen that video and could possibly explain it to me, because I don't know how to reverse this. That doesn't make any sense. How do you reverse tape? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. So if anybody's ordered tape from the Tape Depot and you got the message on how to reverse it, could you contact me? Send me a comment? Something? No, that one's on the wrong side too. Or is it? Oh, maybe it's not. Is it? I can't tell. I'm too excited. Please tell me this is a good one. Okay, this one feels like it's on the right side, I think. But then again, so did the other one, so I don't know. So let's try this again. No, no. Yes, this one's on the right side. But it's a little loose. That's okay. It'll tighten up as it goes. Ooh. See, just sitting here with you guys, I went through 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls of tape. It's a little discouraging, especially when you spend as much money for it as you do. And hubby got his bonus from work and was like, hey, do you want some tape? You're always running out of tape. So we went with it, and it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We got it working. Let's keep going. 15 minutes in. Set this one here, and then this guy, I think I can just run. I can do it carefully. Run it just along where the gold is, not where the words are. I think I'll be alright. And I love this tape because it's acid free. And when you average it out, it's like $1.09 per roll. You can't beat that. I think I'm going to set it like this. There we go. I mean, you can't beat that. For ATG tape, $1.09 per roll? Come on. Okay, and I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to write what they are. So this one, set up here. Let me move my ATG gun out of the way here. And I have some red in there, so let's do some red. Okay. And let me mark it off so that way I don't forget later that I've used it as soon as I can find it. Is the pink one, so it's right here. And then oh, I have 2 pink ones. Look at that. I think I'm going to use maybe I'm not going to use any of these. I also, when I ordered, whoa, hello. Don't get eaten by my floor, you'll never return. Okay. When I ordered this 2 years ago, the something blue set or collection, whatever you want to call it. Came with the sticker sheets and all that fun stuff, so let me see what I got over there. Let me see what's going on over there. Oh, I missed it. Jeez Louise, I'm so out of... Okay, you know what? Just hang out over there for a minute. Making this too complicated. Let's see. Maybe just kind of like this plain Jane one here. Pop that out of the center there. There we go. Hopefully as I go, my decorating and all that stuff will get... It'll come more naturally and it'll... I'm actually going to stick it right on top of the photo there. Hopefully I start improving on a lot of things, is what I'm trying to say, or what I was trying to spit out. So there's that. Am I good with that? Do I want to add anything more to it? Got some chipboard pieces over here. I got those roses right there. Those are cute. Why not? Roses all over the back of the page. Might as well keep going, right? Right? There we go. I think that's it for there. Okay, but anyways, like I was saying, hopefully as I, progress and start doing this on a regular basis, I'll get better at it and I'll get more confident with it. So, actually, I'm not going to flip this over. No, well, I'm going to flip it over, but I'm not going to insert anything. I'm just going to show you where it goes. That's false. I'm going to insert one photo. else. I'm going to insert 2. Let's just keep going, shall we? And this one's going to go here. And the whole straight edge, curved edge, that doesn't bother me. I know some people don't like it, but it doesn't, I don't know why, it doesn't bother me. Certain things I have OCD with. This is not one of them for some reason. At least not yet. Not today. Okay. I don't like it when my photo looks like it's about to slide out, though. Alright. So there's that, and there's this, and I think I'm going to... Am I going to chop any of that off? I might just take a little bit of it off, just a hair. Take a hair off this side. Take a hair off this side. So like this, these were the little party favors, but it also had their name and letters. And then we did like a little diagram so they could try to find their tables easier. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. So that was a lot of fun. And then our little wedding cake, not the best photo, but it was the best photo we could find in the moment. And right at the top is the precious moments. They're in a car that says just married and the cute little 3 cans behind them. So when Jason and I got engaged, I told him that, you know, I'm not in a hurry to get married like tomorrow. And he told me, okay, well, let me know when, and we will go from there. And I want to say it was about I'm trying to remember if Scarlett was born yet or not. I think she was. I don't remember, to be honest. That's horrible, right? I know. I think she was just born. Well, not just born. She was almost a year old, and it was on Valentine's Day, and I bought this cake topper and a ring for Jason, and I kind of re-proposed back to him, because we're talking like 6 years later. So I re-proposed back to him and said, you know what, we've been together long enough. I trust that you won't, you know, rip my heart out, so let's do this. And it took us a while to get there, but we got there. That's when we really buckled down and was like, okay, this is it, we're getting married. So that was awesome. I think I might actually want to write that little story in here somewhere. Somehow. Let's see. I have... Whoa, whoa. Why are things going off? What's happening? I really like that special day sticker. But I think I want to... Well, you know what? No, wait. Before I get ahead of myself. Hold on. Let me find... You see, this is why stuff takes me forever. I'm just saying. Need to find a journaling card. That has actual journaling space. Not just a decorative one. That kind of sort of matches, you know. I don't like it. Kind of like that one. That one's cute. So hang on to that one in case I find something else. Sorry guys, I thought I was going to have everything kind of sorted out already. It appears it's not going to happen. Whoops. So I'm going to leave these separated just in case I find something else and decide to shove that one back in the pile. All sorts of cards, just so many that I have collected. I just want to make sure I have the perfect one. You know what I mean? No, I think that's the best one. I think that's the one I'm going to stick with. Kind of sorting through. Yep, that's the one I'm going for. I likes it. Okay. Let me shove these guys back in here since I'm good with my selection there. Okay, and I'm going to journal on this one. And let's go. Did I do red last time? No, I went with pink, didn't I? Let's go red. Okay, so we were together 6 or 7 years. We got married in our 8th year. I think it was 6 years, so that would have been about 4 years. I'm just going to put down about. A string or something on this. Stop it. Okay. 4 years. Thing keeps sliding. Quit moving. Okay, about 4 years after being proposed to, I decided to propose back to Jason to let him know I was finally ready to make the commitment we made. Solid. I bought a wedding cake topper and an engagement ring, and on Valentine's Day told him I was ready to plan our wedding. And then I'm gonna find like a little arrow or something to go to this picture as I'm swirling this picture up here, so it kind of coincides with the story. Y'all know what I'm saying. Well, I'm glad you guys speak Amy, because my goodness, sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, there's that. And then I saw, yeah, squiggly arrow here. This doesn't have any like arrows or anything on it, right? No. Okay. Something like that would look cute. Mark that. Oh, it's out. Just kidding. Oh my. Mark that one off so I know not to try to grab for it because I don't have it. Shove that guy back in there so I don't lose it. Scoot. And then this guy, I think I'm going to use some glossy accents. Boy, I can't speak tonight either. I'm so excited for all the new stuff that we're doing. Did some project live, some planning. I've been reading, my goodness. Told myself I want to read more this year. I didn't realize it was going to be like that much. Oh, you're clogged. That's not very nice of you. Okay. There we go. That's good and on. Okay. Glues are having an issue. Pen needs to go back so I don't lose it. Because we've met. Whoa. Okay. And then, let me set this guy back here. I lose stuff way too quickly. It just happens way too quickly. So, do I have any cute little pieces? No, I want to save those for when you actually see. I kind of like that our story. Yeah, it's going. 'Cause why not? Our story begin today. Okay, and then this one, I just want to write about making everything, because the bouquets that you see, the petals, the basket, the whole, I made everything. Okay, I made everything for the wedding, including my flowers, my girls' flowers, Scarlett's basket and petals, Jonah's pillow, and the table toppers / party favors. It was a ton of work, and I never thought it would end, but the end results were worth every minute I spent. So there's that. And then... Sorry, there's no paper on this one, so I don't know what I have in here. Cheers to love and well, that's too big. I can't put that one on there, obviously. Special day. I could put that one on there. Happy day, special day. No, I have too many days going on there. I begin today, happy day, our story. Bliss. I already have a bunch of flowers on here, so I don't know if really putting that on there would be, although I do like it. I like it, so you know, what happens when I like it? You go down, baby. That's what happens. Sorry, I'm looking at my tacky glue. I don't know if that's acid free. Not that it really matters because I'm not sticking it on a photo, I guess, but still, I was just curious. That's acid free. Is Glossy Accents acid free? I would imagine. Yeah? I don't know. Yes, this one's acid free. Glossy Accents is. I don't know why I questioned that. I see so many people use it with images. It's kind of weird. Anyways. Oh boy. Whoops, don't slide. I like that. That's cute. Okay, oh, duh. What am I doing? So I want each, not each page necessarily has to have a story on it, but I want as much of my our story as I can to put down. I have a couple of little things here. I guess I could have put a wooden arrow. Too late now, that's alright. I have some hearts in here. I have all sorts of stuff. Just looking for a little heart. Wood veneer hearts. I like that one. Although the red one's kind of cute too. What do you think about that one? Maybe I should just do both. What do you think about that? No, it's too much. I like this one. Probably should not have poured this right here, but that's alright. I'm learning. I'm still learning. There's still so much for me to learn. This was probably not the best laid plan. I thought it was going to be easier to have all these little pieces up here. Problem is now I can't get them back in there. I don't want to lose any of them. Whoa! As one flies at me. And I'm going to attempt, because I've never done this before, because I've never really thought about it, I'm going to try to give each one of these pages a title. Don't hold me accountable. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try. So, like, this one's probably going to be, like, the beginning or something corny like that. And a lot of them are probably going to be cheesy. Whoa. I don't think you guys will mind. Right? Yep, see? Losing pieces already. Scared the bejesus out of me because I thought that was what I stuck on there, and that's not what I stuck on there. Okay. I think I'm done with it. Yeah, I think I'm done with the first page. Yay me! As I applaud myself. Okay. Alright. Whoa. I gotta find a plastic baggie or something to put these into so I don't lose them. There is the beginning, the first page. Not that you guys can see it because I'm a total you know what and just left it off the page, or off the screen. Jeez, I can't even speak. There it is, yay! It's the beginning. And to me this kind of looks kind of plain Jane and a little blah, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm hoping that as we progress, I say we because I know you guys are going to give me feedback, right? You guys are going to help me out? Yeah. So, you know, as I progress and I learn and I figure out where my groove is, I'm hoping to get better with this. But yay, I like it. I like the beginning of it. I know I keep flipping it back and forth. I'm sorry. But there we go. Alrighty. So like I said, I'm going to try to do Plan With Me's on Sundays, Project Life or Picture My Life on like Wednesday, Thursday. And if I have time to squeeze another project in there somewhere, we'll figure it out as we go. So I will see you guys in the next one. And let me know if there's any other type of videos that we should be doing. What else can we fit into our week? Since we have a planner to tell us what to do now. Yay! Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!